Hello, guys. How are we all doing? You all good? I've got a good one for you here. It's good, but it's also a bit intense, but it's everything I've been saying. And for the last 2 years, pretty much everything I've been saying has come to fruition. To start paying close attention to what comes out of my mouth, baby. So, wow, I have 6.6 thousand subs as of now. 66 is a big part of this code. Oh my goodness. Chad's here, guys. Chad is an amazing guy. I did an interview with him recently. He's going to post it, I think, maybe one day next week. Please subscribe to his channel, Deeper Conversations with Chad. The guy is phenomenal at what he does, and he has a pure spirit. And happy birthday to his nan. 13 in the live, 3 likes. Pope Francis became the Pope, 13-3. Hey, Anfield Road End. John, how you doing, mate? John, what I think about you, my soul tells me that you're an incredibly intelligent man and you intentionally misspell your words because you don't want to take part in the English language because it casts spells on people. So I think that's what you're doing there. And I think that's amazing if that is what you're doing. Anna, guys, Anna is in the chat. Her last name's Alegria, which means joy, and she brings me a lot of joy. This girl, Anna, is an amazing girl. I've mentioned her a few times now. So she's young, she's 18, but she left Texas to go to Europe and go on an adventure because her spirit guided her there and she's a free spirit. So her and I have this amazing connection, and I'll always be in touch with Anna. And she's actually going to England soon. And if she wants to stay with my mum, she can stay with my mum. So she is an amazing girl. She's funny. She's interesting. She takes chances. And I respect that because, to be fair, at 18 to leave the US and go move to Europe without really an exact plan, nothing but love and respect for that. There's not many people that can do that, let alone 18-year-olds. So, yeah, she's great. She's great. Hello, Chris Shakant. How you doing? Bernie Max in the house, baby. Happy face, man. What a guy. Lots of people lost on this exchange. Right. Listen, I told you ages ago to not get involved with crypto. Do you know how many people were pestering me to, you're Illusion, you're so good at decoding, you're going to kill crypto? I said, I ain't touching crypto. That's the devil. All right, it's going to collapse, and it's going to collapse when you least expect it, when you're not aware of this code. Boom, it collapses. All right, the whole thing with crypto, as I have 23 in the live, 8 likes, Kobe Bryant's birthday. The whole thing with crypto is to bring in the one world currency, which is the mark of the beast. All right, it's just programming you for that. They want to get rid of physical money. They want it all digitalized, and eventually they want it to be a one world currency where they completely control the economy. So people like me, who's getting cash in hand through coaching, when I teach English online, I won't be able to do that in the near future, which is a crying shame. If money was just used as an exchange tool, I'd have no issue with it, but it's a control tool, and it always has been. So I told you it would collapse. I've warned all my friends about it who've lost a lot of money and said, you were right, Illusion, I should have listened to you. Yeah, but it's your choice. You have free will. You didn't. And I think one of the biggest sins in the world right now is greed. It's greed. Okay? I said in crypto, they're going to let you go like that. They're going to make you feel like, wow. And then they're going to slowly do that, get you back up. Then they're going to smash you. They're going to bang you right out. And a lot of people have been destroyed by this. A lot of people will probably take their own lives with the amount of money they've lost, which is a crying shame. But it is the beast system, which I've been telling you for 2 years. We live in a beast system, but the world is beautiful. All right, you have people like Anna, a beautiful girl, people like Happy Face Man, John, Surap, myself, Bernie Mac, Chad. There's a lot of amazing people in this world. It's just the system is broken. And the only way it's going to change is if we stop consenting to the system. I want to give a big happy birthday to Charles III, King Charles III. All right, turned 74 today. Told you how big 74 is. 7 is the 4th prime. The US's Independence Day is 7-4. 74 is connected to Revelation, which I've told you numerous times. And isn't it interesting? You know, I always tell you about these celebrities that have like multiple male names or female names because they're the opposite sex. Well, Charles takes the biscuit. Charles's full name's worse than Trent Alexander-Arnold, who has 3 male names. Charles's name is Charles Philip Arthur George. The guy has 4 male names, okay? Because Prince Charles or King Charles is a genetic female. If you study anatomy, you'll figure that out. And if you study royal bloodlines, you'll also figure that out. It's all of them. So Surat, much love. It's from Turkey. Surat, would you recommend Anna to visit Turkey? Do you think it's a place that would be cool to visit as a tourist? I've never been to Turkey. Adam, if Brazil don't win the World Cup, you can call me out. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff for Brazil. There's a lot of stuff for Brazil. I've mentioned all of this. There's loads of stuff for England. If it's Satanic, it's England. If it's Jesus, it's Brazil. There's loads of numbers for Argentina. But again, all my job is during the World Cup is to reveal that Revelation's playing out. Watch my Garnacho video. Do you know what they said after the game? I said he's all connected to Revelation, that guy. And the commentator said Garnacho's been a revelation for Manchester United this season. Revelation. The guy who wears number 49, and Revelation in Gematria is 49. All right. The square root of 49 is 7. He got the last goal of the Premier League before the upcoming World Cup. All right. 7 days before it starts. It starts on Joe Biden's birthday. The guy who was born in 42. You'll see why 42 is so big with this riddle, as I have 42 in the live. I should be having 4 million in the live, but it is what it is. All right. Only a certain amount of people are supposed to get this knowledge. Hey, Divine Baby, hope you're well. Crypto will get you rich. Again, digitize now. You're in a dream world. If you really believe that, you've been brainwashed by Satan, you're delusional, or you're desperate. Crypto will not get you rich long term. Yes, there's a possibility you can invest in it, get a decent amount of profit, and then you need to know when to get out. If you're going to consistently stay within crypto, you're going to lose your money. All right. Do you really think that they set up these things for people like you to do well long term? You don't understand the system. Bodrum is beautiful. Please check it. I will pay for your hotel, Adam. It's the least I can do. Oh, I appreciate that, but it's not for me. It's for Anna. You can pay for Anna's hotel if you want. She's a close friend of mine. But yeah, well, if I ever come to Turkey, I don't know with the way the world's going to go next year. If I'm able to travel, I'll check out Turkey. I would love to meet you. And I have a feeling that I would love the food as well. I think it's Brazil or England. Argentina have great riddle, but the media are bigging them up now, so I don't think they win it. Yeah, exactly. Got to keep an eye on when the media are bigging a team up. They often fail when it matters. I'm fine, Adam. Hope you are too. Appreciate you looking better, though, if I say so myself. But then again, I know who you are. Boom. I want to say much love to Kenya. I was with Kenya yesterday. We went to the beach, went back to her house. It was chilled. She's a good girl, Kenya, for sure. Turkish kebabs are the best. All right. Okay. Thinking about joining the website later today. A lot of people are signing up. Again, for me, I'm not going to big up my website. I know how good it is. The people on it know how good it is. I ain't going to big it up. What I would say, if you're intrigued in what I do and you like my live streams, you'll absolutely love my website. You invest $10. If for whatever reason you don't like it, you leave at the end of the month. So if you're thinking about the risk reward of setting up a account for my website, it's far more reward. Worst case scenario, you don't like it, you've missed out on $10, a Big Mac meal. I've never had one person tell me they didn't appreciate my website. Not one person. Like, you think I do a lot of work in my live streams and stuff and Twitter? You don't know the half of it of what I post on my website. And what you get with that website, you're not just getting the illusion. The amount of people on that website who are phenomenal and in different ways. All right, we've got a beautiful balance. It's like an incredible squad of players, a championship winning squad. It's not just me. All right, I'm not going to go through every single name. There's too many of them. So you won't just learn from me. All right, I guess I would regard myself as like the leader. Okay, it is my website, but I ain't the only one putting out amazing posts and comments and stuff. So the whole Ronaldo farce is revelation as well. I'll do a separate video on that. If anybody's going to trust Piers Morgan at this point, another guy with 2 male names, then you're not as woke as you think. Be careful of people on Twitter who think they're super woke and they're promoting people like Piers Morgan and Ronaldo. So have a little word with yourself if you're still paying attention to these people. You can pay attention, but don't fall for them, okay? Don't fall for Elon Musk and people like that, these false prophets. Come on, guys. You know what I'm saying? So let me get into this because I'm... yeah, happy face, man. Yeah, you can take that number 10 shirt. It's been there from the beginning. It's getting better each day. You can have the number 10 shirt. Who's going to have number 9 and 11 for your 9/11? The website is so good. $10 for 100 plus posts a month. Yeah, pretty much. It might. Yeah. I'd say it's more than 100 if you think about it. Sometimes I do 10 posts in a day. On average, it's 30 days in a month. But yeah, maybe I post too much, but again, it's better than not posting anything, like a lot of other people who have websites and Patreons who post once or twice a week, some of them. Here we go. I'm going to get into it because otherwise, if I constantly interact with the chat, I'm not going to get into the code, and this is a must listen. And I've told you with my work, it's even better when you see it. That's why being part of the website is great. So you can hear what I'm saying, but seeing it as well is a big bonus. All right. 47 in life, 15 likes, 47, the 15th prime. Liz Truss. Okay. 47 years old, resigned exactly 15 weeks after Boris, all by a code. So here we go. Man, I want to donate another book, Editors. Go on, Divine, donate. All right, listen, guys. Divine is going to donate. She's going to send me $10 for a book. Let me think how I can do this, turn this into a competition. All right, I'm going to do this. This sounds a bit cheesy, but if you really care about the book and you don't have much money, my email is in the description. Divine's going to buy somebody a book. If you really want this book and you can't afford it, I want you to send me an email as to why you want the book. Not to big me up and say how amazing you are, Illusion. Just send me an email saying, I really would like this book because la-di-da-di-da. Don't write a big essay. Just get straight to the point. And if I like it, I'll send you the book, and it's Divine who paid for it, not me. So we'll do it that way. If nobody responds, Divine, I'll figure out who I'm going to send the book to. There's a few people that want the book. So I'll do that. Right, I'm getting in. Hey, Faisy, how are you doing? How are you doing? Joey Williams is going to love this code because he asked me to look into this a few days ago, but I've just been relentless doing things. But I think this is an important code. So I'm going to share it. I'm going to show you again just how big the number 42 is and how it connects to Revelation. Okay, and it's playing out, guys, or it's about to play out, whatever you want to believe. So here we go. FTX sudden collapse was a satanic ritual, but what isn't these days? 8 days in November. What led to FTX's sudden collapse? Remember, we're getting a lot of celebrities collapsing. Think about Christian Eriksen, okay, who collapsed at Euro 2020 for Denmark. And then he returned for Denmark in a game that finished 4-2. The Netherlands beat Denmark 4-2. All right, he collapsed. We're seeing a lot of people collapse. Not just famous people, but people you may even know in real life, loved ones, friends. Financier and influencer Sam Bankman-Fried. Guys, Bankman-Fried. I've told you the banks are fried. I've told you, like, you're seeing banks close down everywhere. You're seeing a lot of the ATM machines not working anymore because what they're doing is they're trying to bring in a one world currency. All right. Thank you, Don. The GOAT. Thank you for the $2. I really appreciate that, mate. Maybe that'll get me a smoothie later. Financier and influencer Sam Bankman-Fried flew exceptionally high during the pandemic-driven crypto bull market. Bull market, the bull, the beast. That's why Michael Jordan excelled for the Bulls. He was 6-6 in NBA Finals. Chicago Bulls were founded in 66. Okay? Bulls in gematria gets you 66. And Michael Jordan, the GOAT. All right? Bull. The GOAT is the Baphomet. It's deep. So I'll tell you about FTX. And again, of course, it has to be 3 letters. All right? Told you all about these abbreviations as well, 3-worded abbreviations. We could go on all day. I did a video about it. It was so funny. All right? There's loads of them, isn't there? Like WHO, World Health Organization. You got CNN, you got ITV, you've got all the MLS, the NFL, the MLB, the NBA. I can go on all day with the 3-worded abbreviations, the NHS. I could give you probably 500. All right? Because Satan's behind all of them. Yeah, the WEF, the World Economic Forum. It's not an accident. They say 3 is a magic number, and obviously most people in the world are under a spell. I was. I'm not now. So I've got the Holy Spirit lit within me, but I was deeply under a spell till the age of 33. Even though I didn't think I was, I thought I had everything like perfect in my head. I thought I knew exactly who I was, what I wanted. I had everything sorted. I didn't have a clue what was going on within the world. So yeah, there's tons of them. Whilst I'm World Economic Forum equals 222. Remember, coronavirus was declared a global pandemic exactly 222 months after 9/11. Exactly 222. Order out of chaos equals 222. It's why I said in 2021, 2022 would be chaotic because you've got your 222. And I think it's been pretty chaotic, hasn't it? You know what I'm saying, baby? So not even got started on the code yet. FTX is a Bahamas-based cryptocurrency exchange. FTX is incorporated in Antigua and Barbuda and headquartered in the Bahamas. The exchange was founded in 2019, and as of February 2022, how many twos do you want? 22022. Remember, the first president of the United States of America was George Washington, who was born 222. Had over 1 million users. FTX also operated FTX US, a separate exchange available to US residents. Again, anytime celebrities or anything are pushing like crypto, stay away. I knew to stay away. Could I have been greedy? Could I have coded it? Nailed it. Look how good I am at coding. I would have won tons of money off crypto. I said, I ain't participating in Satan's game of crypto. FTX, a cryptocurrency derivatives trading platform, launched operations on 5/8/2019. On 11/8/2022, it suddenly collapsed. The span from its launch date to its crash is exactly 42 months. If you've been keeping up with my work, that should blow your mind. From when FTX launched to it collapsing is exactly 42 months. All right? Why is that important? The beast of Revelation reigns for 42 months. The collapse of FTX occurred 181 days before the 4-year anniversary of its launch. 181 is the 42nd prime number. In regards to the 4-year anniversary, 4 is a number connected to death, and the 4th horseman of the apocalypse is death. Okay? You have to understand what's happening right now. Revelation's playing out. FTX collapses in 2022. 20 plus 22 gets you 42. All right? It's interesting how 181 days is exactly 6 months. And 4 plus 2 equals 6. And we know 666 is the number of the beast. Okay? You've got so many beast rituals, guys. And what about this guy, Mr. Beast? All right. Johnny Donaldson, better known as Mr. Beast, is an American YouTube personality credited with pioneering a genre of YouTube videos that centers on expensive stunts. This guy, Mr. Beast. Come on. All right. It's saying here he's got 111 million subscribers, 111, the number I keep raving on about. Of course, he's in the news a lot at the moment. The guy was born 5'7", and we've got Super Bowl 57 coming up. Do you know yesterday's games were a span of 57 days before the regular season ends? So the teams that won, the Packers, by the way, won, didn't they? Everyone's writing off the Packers. Good luck with that one, writing them off. And by the way, did you see my Vikings code? I told you in the live, they're going to win in overtime. And I was telling you how coronavirus was declared a global pandemic on 11/3, and 11 times 3 is 33. 33 times 3 is 99, and 9 times 11 is 99. I said that right before. The score became 33-30, 3-3-3. And Tom Brady, who retired with 333 days left in the year. Yeah, the guy who won Super Bowl 55 on 2-7, and 3 times 3 times 3 is 27. And he became 5-5 for the season in week 10, and 55 is the 10th Fibonacci and triangular number. And Super Bowl 55 was his 10th Super Bowl, and he won number 10 at Michigan at college. I know all of this. I can see through Satan's lies. I can just rattle it off because I have this beautiful spirit within me. I can just rattle it off. It's all coded. We just talked about Brady with 73 in the live, and he's 7-3 in Super Bowls. He became 7-3. 21st year, the 21st century, and 73 is the 21st prime. That's why he retired on 2-1. That's why when you learn this knowledge, all right, you can predict what's going to happen like I do every day. 12 signs of the zodiac, Mr. Edwards, 78 cards in a normal tarot deck. Excellent. Excellent stuff. And, you know, Kobe was born, right, in 78, and 78 is connected to 12 because 78 is the 12th triangular number. So the 78-12 connection makes complete sense. Thank you so much, Donny Boy. 6 protons, 6 neutrons, and 6 electrons equals carbon. Man, yeah, carbon burns. Okay, so I'll keep going. I did a video. And again, I told you how the upcoming World Cup is going to be satanic, that it's going to bring about World War III, and that there's going to be an explosion there, and there's going to be death. See what happens there. All right. That's why I'm keeping an eye on the World Cup, not just to win people money. That's going to happen. But to see if there is an explosion. I have a decode, which I will share maybe tomorrow, showing you how the whole World Cup is connected to Osama bin Laden. And we know all about what he supposedly did. Okay, so like I said, did a video about the 2022 World Cup, and the champions are going to be paid 42 million. It's a record. All right, the previous World Cup final 4 years ago, France got 38 million. So now the winners get 4 million more, another 4, and 42 million. All right, 42. And remember, the beast reigns for 42 months. The first ever World Cup, it was between Argentina and Uruguay. Uruguay won 4-2. The 1966 World Cup, England beat Germany 4-2. That's the year the Church of Satan was founded. And the most recent World Cup final finished 4-2. I said 8 months ago, I've got hundreds of people to back this up, if not thousands. I said the NBA finals this year would end 4-2. They did. And I said the Warriors would win 6 months before. They did. They beat Boston Celtics 4-2. I said that the Avalanche would beat the Lightning 4-2, Stanley Cup. It happened. All right. And I said the World Series would end 4-2. And it happened. The Astros beat Philly. So again, if anyone, I know 2 people got 4-2 on all of them. If anyone would have done that, they would have been set for years for my website. The Basilica, which is in the Vatican, was struck by lightning in 2013 on the 42nd day of the year, which is 2/11, February the 11th. 2/11 is the 47th prime. Okay, big number. That's why the Freemason compass is set at 47 degrees. It's a really big number. Luke 10:18. And he said unto them, I beheld Satan as lightning fall from heaven. You'll see why Luke 10:18 is so big later with the 118. So let me break down Samuel Bankman-Fried. If this person even exists and if this is even his real name, because people like Sam Bankman-Fried don't own FTX. It's Satan that owns it. All right. Bill Gates doesn't own Microsoft or never owned Microsoft. Steve Jobs didn't come up with the concept of Apple. Don't fall for that. John Lennon and Paul McCartney did not write their own music. They even admitted that they can't read music. So just realize that these people, if Elon Musk does not control Twitter, okay, at all, not a chance. So Samuel Bankman-Fried, it's just crazy, man. Also known by his initials SBF, there you go, 3-worded abbreviation, is an American entrepreneur, investor, and former billionaire. Again, in reality, there should be no billionaires in this world. In my opinion, Jesus didn't want there to be billionaires. All right, he created enough food, water. All right, he created enough for everybody, and then people have got greedy. On my journey, I've realized I don't need a lot. All right, I'll just inspire people, make people laugh, share knowledge, and have enough money for my rent, have enough money for my food. I've got not loads of money, but I've got a lot of money where I'm comfortable, but I ain't bothered. You know what I mean? I don't need what I thought I needed, as I have 74 in the live and Prince Charles just turned 74. I keep calling him Prince Charles. It's irritating. Anyone else still calling him Prince Charles, even though it's King Charles? I'm going to show you how Princess Diana is connected to the upcoming World Cup as well in a separate video. I'll do a post on my website. I don't know about today, but maybe tomorrow. So this Bankman-Fried is supposedly the founder and former CEO. There's another 3-worded abbreviation, Chief Executive Officer of FTX. So you got this guy, SBF is initials, CEO of FTX. Come on. United States of America, USA, 3-worded abbreviation. Remember, the Illuminati were founded the same year the United States of America was founded. I wonder who founded the US. Okay, a cryptocurrency exchange, FTX US, its US affiliate, and Alameda Research, a quantitative cryptocurrency trading firm. So I looked into Bankman's father. I decided to look into his father. And I saw he was born on 15/8, which was on the anniversary of the Catholic Church recognizing the Society of Jesus. That 15/8. It's really big. Founder's last name is Bankman-Fried, guys. If that doesn't reveal the upcoming economic crash in 2023, then I don't know what to say. Just know that 15 plus 8 gets you 23. All right? His dad born 15/8. Freemasonry and gematria gets you 158 as well, which is very interesting. Now, check this out with Samuel Bankman-Fried, if this is indeed true or not. He was born on 3/6, like 3 6s. 666 is the 36 triangular number. All these satanic rituals are being fulfilled as I'm 36 years old, which is very interesting in itself. Just so you know, Argentina won the World Cup 36 years ago, and Pope Francis was born in 36, who's Argentinian. But FTX collapsed on the 312th day of the year. All right, Jorge Mario Bergoglio gets you 312 in gematria. And the reason why it was the 312th day of the year is because 3 times 12 is 36. Yeah, MJ wore 23 and LeBron. The 23 is 666 because 2 divided by 3 is 0.6666. 2/3 is 66.6. All right, watch my Michael Jordan video. You'll know why he wears number 23 or why he wore it. It's so connected to 9 is Jordan as well. That's why he wore 45 at one point. 4 plus 5 is 9. 45 is the 9th triangular number. Okay, he has these connections with 3, 6, and 9. I've done a video about it. So all these 36s, 6 times 6 equals 36. And the book of Revelation is the 66th book of the Bible. Remember, England won the World Cup in 66. Okay, they won the Final Four too. And Samuel Bankman-Fried, guys, he was born on the 66th day of the year. In 1992, the 66th day of the year. His name, Samuel Bankman-Fried, gets you 317. 317 is the 66th prime, the guy born on the 66th day of the year. Book of Revelation, the 66th book of the Bible. Church of Satan was founded in 66. So he's since stepped down and the company has filed for bankruptcy. So this billionaire has had to step down. They make it up. Like I've told you, if you think Ronaldo is making $500,000 a week to sit on the bench, you're under a spell. They tell you all these celebrities make all of this money to make you worship them because people worship money. If you want the information on what Adam shares, join the website. If you have the change, don't take much either. Show some appreciation. Thank you. What I say is practically every day, I go live here for you for an hour, 2 hours, 3 hours, 4 hours. I give you sacred knowledge for free. Other people do podcasts. They charge you for it. So the least you can do is support my website. If you don't have a spare $10, then I really feel sorry for you without being disrespectful. If it is that hard for you at this time to have $10. And I know there are people that are struggling a lot. So FTX was founded on 5/8. Okay, 5 times 8 equals 40. What I'm about to present to you here is a different level. This is not gematria. This is me being creative. Okay, easy, Nath. Nath, guys, is in the live. This is my best mate. This guy has probably helped me the most on my journey, especially at the beginning. He pretty much always knew I was going to wake up, but he didn't know when. He woke up like probably about 18 years ago. And what I love about Nath will know this, that we went on a 42-kilometer walk and it was all organic. He saw the 616 bus, and the alternate number of the beast is 616, the day Liverpool beat Man City, and Klopp was born 616. And I said, I think that might mean Liverpool beat City because of that bus. It was literally the only bus we saw was the 616. And yeah, it's funny how 6 + 1 + 6 is 13, and the World Cup finals on a day with 13 days left in the year. It begins with 41 days left in the year, and 41's the 13th prime, and Kobe died at age 41 with his 13-year-old daughter. Just know 13's the 6th prime, and Brazil can get that 6th World Cup, but the 6 is just all about the beast. All right, it's all about the beast. So I'll keep going with this. This is just me being creative here. FTX was founded on 5/8. 5 times 8 is 40. Remember, Jesus fasted for 40 days and 40 nights. Remember, Hungary beat England 4-0. Hungry, guys, like fasting, you get hungry. Remember, Tom Brady came out of retirement exactly 40 days after he retired. All right, it's big. 40 in numerology is 4 for the 4th horseman. And when we went on that walk, Nath, you tell them, so it's not me. Nathan, when we went on that walk, how many of us were on the walk? How many people went on that walk? All right, I'll wait for Nath to respond to that. There was 4 of us. Me, Nath, Hurricane Henderson, and Pinder. 4 of us went on the walk, and it was 42 kilometers. Come on. That was as organic as it comes. We didn't intentionally think, all right, let's make sure there's 4 of us. Let's make sure we walk 42 kilometers. It was a beautiful walk. It really was. I'd say it's the best walk I've ever been on. For the conversations, the weather was beautiful. Nath, what about when I started speaking to those? Nath, there was 4 sheep. Nath, were there 4 sheep? There were 4 sheep, weren't there? When I started speaking to them, and they were huge. 4 sheep. Really wild, but man, if I could, we bumped into horses. Guys, for the 4 horsemen, we bumped into horses on our walk, stroking horses. I ain't making this up. I don't make up what I'm saying. How synced up my life is with what's playing out is absolutely beautiful. That's why I have the gift of revealing this, because it is revelation. It's the age of revealing things. All right? Light is shining on darkness at this point. Nathan always taught me, enjoy the show, Adam. Sometimes you got to eat the popcorn and not get too overwhelmed by it. He's helped me with that. because you can get too deep into it and frustrated and worried. I don't have any of that now. I pretty much enjoy the show, and I reveal Satan's plans and what he's doing and how he's manipulating people, because I have the gift of discernment, which comes from the Holy Spirit. So let me get back to this. FTX was founded on 5/8. 5 times 8 equals 40. It collapsed on 11/8. When you type in cryptocurrency collapse, which is your CCC, I keep saying that in all the headlines, cryptocurrency collapse, that equals 118, which reminds me of Luke 10:18, which is like 118. And I've told you that is all about Satan. I beheld Satan as lightning fall from heaven. That is why the basilica was struck twice by lightning right before Francis became the Pope, who's the false prophet. It's why the Tampa Bay Lightning won back-to-back Stanley Cups, because lightning strikes twice. It's why your Gatorade that sponsors all these American sports has the lightning bolt. It's why the fastest man in the world was Usain Bolt. People believe that's his real name. And a bolt like lightning bolt, and they say he's fast as lightning. All right, you see through all of this. Lightning in gematria gets you 55. Okay, that's why Brady won the Satanic Super Bowl 55, which I called before the season began, and I said he'd beat the Chiefs. I said the GOAT will beat the baby goat. And he did. And remember, I said all the 40s. That Super Bowl finished 31-9. 31 plus 9 is 40. Brady retired 319 days before the Pope's birthday and came out of retirement 40 days after. 31 plus 9 is 40. Thank you so much, Don. I'm ready to go. Bring the death on. Yeah, you never truly die though, Don. I fear nothing. I fear no man. I don't fear death because I won't die. All right, we're all spirits. I'm not in love with the world, but I'm of the world. I still enjoy the world, but I'm not consumed by it. I'm not obsessed by it. And I ain't afraid of leaving it behind, because I do believe that there's going to be a new kingdom, the kingdom of God. And this kingdom is getting destroyed, but Jesus is coming back for it. He is the true king, not Charles. So all the 118s. Nath, do you remember that commercial? 118? You remember the commercial 118? The silly guys with like the mustaches? All right? It could have been any number. And they had this whole thing with 118. Who are you going to call? 118. All right? So that wasn't an accident. And that was connected to a Ghostbusters song. So there's demons living amongst us right now, and angels. There's no doubt about it. Love you, bro. I gotta go. Much love to you too, Don. I appreciate you. Don, wait, is this by design? Let me check something here. Don, have you done that deliberately, or is this just a joke? Guys, Don's about to leave, one of my closest friends, even though I've not actually ever met him face to face, but just the chemistry we have is amazing. Don has left me 4 tips of 4 super chats, and all of them are $2, like 42. Have you done that by design? I'm talking about 42 here, guys. That from the launch of FTX to it collapsing is exactly 42 months. You've sent me 4 super chats. Each super chat is $2, like 42. Wow. The fact that I even noticed that is insane. Just making the T ads, listening so I can't chat all the time. All right, Nath. All right. Well, I won't ask what you're making then, because I'll distract you. So Houston Astros just won the 118th World Series, 118. All right, and they won it 4-2 against Philadelphia, which is all about revelation. I've connected Philadelphia with so much. It's why the Eagles are doing so well. I have a code for the Eagles. I think they'll win tonight. All right, there's not much value, but I think they win. Washington will drop to 2-3 on the road. 23 is the 9th prime. Eagles become 9-0. All right. Washington dropped to 4-6. Who's the president right now in the White House? Biden, the 46th president. There's loads more. There's a few things for Washington, but it looks like Philly win. And I know people are going to maybe say, well, Kobe Bean Bryant equals 81. His highest scoring game's 81. He was born in Philadelphia. Philly can drop to 8-1 if they get upset. I don't think that's happening. I think 9's the number of completion. And I think the next game they'll probably lose to become 9-1, the 13th triangular number. But I don't know. I'll look a bit more into it. I may post, I may not, because the Eagles, again, the Eagles, guys, check out Hotel California. I've coded that song. The Eagles connected to Freemasonry. The Eagles connected to Babylon as well. It looks like the Eagles win, but they're literally like, I think they're minus 500. But I'll share what I find for it, because I'm sure people will be intrigued. So going back to the 118, 11 times 8 is 88. Watch my Donald Trump video that I did about how Trump's connected to 88. All right. It's why he got interviewed on Oprah in 88. It's why Trump gets you 88. There's so much more with Trump and 88 if you watch my videos about him. I predicted he would come back and run for president. People said I was a liar, a joker. Well, he is, isn't he? All by a code. So then if you do the 40 plus 88, what does that get you? 128. FTX was founded on the 128th day of 2019. This is a different level of coding right now, what I'm going to present to you. All right. Bill Gates was born on 10/28. 128. Remember, FTX founded 128th day of the year. Your 40 plus 88 is 128. The second men's semi-final at Roland Garros was briefly suspended as a protester entered the court wearing a T-shirt with "We have 1028 days left" on it. Okay? I always talk about Luke 10:18. It's funny that Bill Gates' birth is 10/28, 10 days after 10:18, and Satan gets you 10. Told you the last 3 Champions League finals have all finished 1-0, like 10. England, their first game in Euro 2020, they won 1-0, like 10. Number 10, Sterling scored. Have you noticed Sterling, Raheem Sterling, is struggling this year? Like I said he would struggle, because the pound sterling's going to struggle. I told you all Sterling will struggle at Chelsea. He's struggling at Chelsea. All right, because the pound sterling, the currency is going to crash. Sterling's had a shocker this season, really, hasn't he? He's not really done anything for Chelsea. So, Statue of Liberty on 10/28. Wow. So, Summit made me do this. I saw that FTX had a podcast. I don't know how I do this. It's the Holy Spirit within me. So, look at this. The FTX podcast 118 with Joe Bankman. The 118th edition of this podcast with FTX was with Samuel Bankman-Fried's father. 118. He was on episode 118. 1 times 18 is 18. 6 plus 6 plus 6 is 18. I've just got that right now. That just hit me right now. It's why Ronaldo signed for the Red Devils at age 18 and 18 years later re-signed at 36. The guy born on the 36th day of the year, and 666 is the 36th triangular number. Remember, Garnacho looks up to Ronaldo. Garnacho wears number 49. The square root of 49 is 7, because 7 times 7 is 49. All right, when Ronaldo leaves, no doubt Garnacho will get the number 7 jersey. Doesn't take a genius to figure that out. And then he scores after 93 minutes. All right, Gareth Southgate, born on 9/3. I booked my flight to England on 9/3. The sun is supposedly 93 miles away. Jesus died at 9 a.m. and resurrected at 3 p.m. Okay, you've got so much with 93. Okay, so much. And 9 times 3 is 27, which gets you your 9, but 9 threes, guys, or 3 9s is your 999, which is England's emergency dialing code. And people just can't understand the Pentagon. All right, the Pentagon that came down on 9/11. All right, it was designed on 9/11. You got the emergency dialing code for the US. All right, coming out in 1968, and 33 years later, you have 9/11. The worst terrorist attack in US history is on 9/11, which is their emergency dialing code. You had Prince Philip die at age 99 on the 99th day of the year. Okay? It's insane. 9 times 11 gets you 99. Queen Elizabeth died 911 days after coronavirus was declared a global pandemic. 3:11 p.m. is the 911th minute of the day. Neo from The Matrix was born 3:11. His passport ran out 9/11/2001. The Matrix came out in 1999, 2 years before that. Flip those nines, you get 666. It's why the Red Devils, Man United, won the treble in 1999. Okay? SAS is connected to war. Who got the goals? Sheringham and Solskjaer. SAS. It's why when Blackburn won the Premier League when nobody expected it, they had SAS. Shearer and Sutton. SAS. All right? It's deep. There's going to be World War III. We're having a spiritual war now, but I'm talking about legit World War III. Pope Francis recently talked about how we have to be prepared for World War III. He knows what's coming. He has the devil inside of him. Or a demon at least. But all those 128s or 1028, I'm going to leave you on a positive note because God's already won this battle and you have to pick a side at this point. Myself and Nathan and a few other people say this time next year, you're going to know it's a battle between God and the devil and you're going to have a choice. And most people will choose the devil because they're in love with the world. They'll choose the devil. They'll choose the beast system to participate in society. Whereas people like me, who thankfully have no kids, and I think it's deliberate why I don't have any kids. It's almost like my soul knew not to have kids. I'm going to give up everything. I'll give up everything, my apartment, my jobs, my income, friendships, whatever it is, I'll give it up to not participate in the beast system. And I think there's only a few people that truly can say that with conviction like me. I'm willing to die for the truth. I'm willing to die for Jesus. And I have an amazing life. This isn't a guy who's depressed and fed up. This is a guy who has a wonderful life, who is not going to partake in the bullshit of Satan. I won't do it. But I'll leave you with a positive. Proverbs 10:28. Remember I told you, you had the protester. We have 1,028 days left on it. Bill Gates born 10:28. Well, Bill Gates, you prick, you're going down. Proverbs 10:28. The hope of the righteous shall be gladness, but the expectation of the wicked shall perish. So Satan, I just finished my presentation with 42 likes. Come on, literally just finished my presentation, 42 likes. Satan, I'm talking to you right now. All right, you've lost. Enjoy your moment. You're going to take people down to hell with you. I have no doubt. And you're going to take good people down there with you, okay, who are not true believers. Because if you don't believe in Christ, you're antichrist. All right. And that sounds a bit intense, but it's legit. Anti means against. So don't mean you have to hate Christ, but if you don't believe in Christ, you're against Christ. So Satan, just like in Scarface, you know you're going to go down, but you want to take people down with you. You ain't taking me down. You ain't going to take down people in the chat either. All right, guys, however bad it gets within this society, just know eventually after a hurricane comes a rainbow. Don't give in. Some of you may have given into this. All right, it is what it is. I didn't. All right, some of you maybe did. So you could get married, so you could travel, so you could keep your job, this, that, and the other. All right. When the economy crashes, which it will, and people say, well, it's inevitable, it was always going to happen. No, when it completely crashes, when there is World War III, when you can't partake in society, when it is a one world currency, when they are taking money off you with a social credit system because you're not basically following their exact rules. All right? Battle it. Don't consent to it. It's like people in relationships, these negative, toxic relationships, and they continue to stay in them. They consent to it. The people who stay in jobs that they hate and just bitch about it. Now's the time to just feel your spirit. All right, if you don't feel right, it's probably not right. You don't need much in this world. Stop obsessing over getting a big house and a fancy car and putting your kids through private education where they're getting indoctrinated. All right, get enough money that you have shelter, that you can put food on the table. What more do you need than that? All right, keep it simple. Don't get overwhelmed by the world. Just be of it. Let it flow. When you force things in life, more often than not, it doesn't work out. When you're forcing it, just let it flow. Let it go. Let it go. Can't stand that movie, but I do agree sometimes you got to let it go, and most people can't let it go. So look out for Prince Charles, by the way, to go next year. But do you know his life expectancy is 92? It's funny because Kenya, who I'm dating, was born in 92. That's the year that Denmark won the Euros. Remember Prince Philip from Danish royalty. The Queen's life expectancy was 86. She lived to 96. She lived 10 years beyond her life expectancy. The same Prince William's life expectancy is 100, and the royal baby is 106, which is Prince Philip's birthday. Again, it's just a joke. So look out for something really bad to happen to King Charles next year. I nailed Elizabeth's death 2 years before it happened. Got it almost bang on. Let's see if anybody emailed me about the Queen Elizabeth book. I get so many emails. All right. Nope. Okay, it's still up for grabs. I've got emails, but not for the book. Again, I've told you deep down, I want Brazil to win the World Cup because they have the Christ the Redeemer statue. Okay, I know there's loads of riddles for England and all of that, but if it's Brazil, remember the first goal of the Premier League season was scored by a Brazilian, Gabriel Martinelli, the guy born 1806. The war between the United Kingdom and the United States in 1812 began on 1806 and the World Cup finals on 1812. But Martinelli born 1806, which is the speed of light. And then you have coronavirus was declared a global pandemic exactly 18 years and 6 months after 9/11, which is wild in itself. What a glorious time to be alive, even though it's wild. It's a beautiful mess. The main thesis behind my 1216 decode is 121. I was born on a date with 121 date numerology, found out afterwards, definitely God-given. Well, especially when you realize that 11 times 11 is 121. Me and Kenya have all these 11 connections. As soon as you pull out on the main road from her apartment, it tells me that I'm 121 kilometers from the airport, I think, or whatever it is. It says 121. I didn't tell her that because I didn't want to overwhelm her. So, yeah, I told you that the Queen would die on 5/10. She died 121 days after 5/10. Yeah. Yep. That 5/1's big. The Illuminati were founded on 5/1. England beat Germany 5/1 10 days before 9/11. Crazy. I got my refund on a day, leaving 51 days left in the year, which is the 314th day of the year, which is pi. 22 divided by 7 is 3.14. 227 is the 49th prime, which is Revelation. Why Prince Philip died 49, who wanted to come back as a deadly virus. Charles impersonating Christ and Sunak. Christ has a son named AK. Wake up. Well, why do you think Sunak is 42 years old? 4 times 2 gets you 8. That's why probably there's not going to be a new World Cup winner. So far, there's been 8 winners of the World Cup. Brazil, Argentina, Uruguay, England, Italy, Spain, Germany, France. 8. It's 8 groups at the World Cup. So I don't think the Netherlands are winning or Belgium are winning. I don't think so anyway. I think there's a few other nations that have okay riddles that have not won it. But those two probably. Netherlands, Belgium. They're very close to each other in proximity as well. William on the dead throne, 1066 plus 2066, 1,000 year reign. Wow, that 166, Jurgen Klopp's birthday, 16th of June. That's a good find. That's a very good find. Well, check. What do I see here? Okay. That's interesting. 1, 24 plus 11, 35 Satan. So I'm just looking at something. A duration. Adam habla español. Sí, yo hablo español. Sí. ¿Por qué? Yeah, I speak Spanish. Which is good. Like I said the other day, I went on a date. Like for 4 hours, I was just speaking Spanish. I can do it. I don't particularly enjoy doing it. I can do it. Am I fluent? Close enough. Can I truly reveal my personality when I'm speaking Spanish? No. It's hard for me to express myself in a comedic way and with passion in Spanish. Can I hold a conversation and comprehend it all? And they can comprehend what I'm saying? Yes. 6 World Cups equals 118. Yeah, Brazil have a really good riddle, guys. We'll see what happens. At this point, Qatar could win it and people wouldn't question it. That's how lost people are. Qatar could win the World Cup and nobody would question it. But it's in the Middle East because it all connects to Jesus. All right. And when you see my code that I'm going to present about the Saudi prince and bin Laden, you're going to see why there's going to be an explosion. You're going to see why the Saudi prince could very well be the Antichrist. The numbers are off the charts. But I'll get that out before the World Cup. I'm not even sure if the World Cup's going to even end, to be honest. Remember, the World Cup begins on Biden's birthday. Just what are the chances? And it ends one day after the Pope's birthday, who turns 86, and Argentina won the World Cup in 86, and he's Argentinian. The year I was born is when Argentina won it. The hand of God was the year I was born, okay? Which was against England, my nation. Screw England, screw all these countries, all right? I don't believe in countries. I hate labels. They're social constructs. It's divide. There should be no nations. There should be no passports. There should be no visas at all. You know what I'm saying? And that's how I truly believe it. Social constructs, titles, labels. Are you this, Adam? Are you this? Are you a communist? Are you anti this? Shut your mouth, baby. Woo! Be quiet. All right? So, Chris Holding, when it comes to the Gematrinator, I've told you, it's not that important. I don't know how many times I have to say this. I think I'm the only person in the community that makes a big point that the Gematrinator calculator is not that important. Why do you think it has 36 ciphers, by the way? 666, the 36th try. It's interesting. The actual calculator, when you're typing stuff in, I've said now for over a year, it's the cherry on the cake. It's a little bit of a bonus. Your things you need to look at are date durations. You need to study your prime numbers, your triangular numbers, your Fibonacci sequence, because this universe is coded. The English language came about in the 16th century. All right? Don't worry too much about that calculator, where in reality, that's why when people sometimes send me stuff that X, Y, and Z gets you 666. Yeah, I get it. There's definitely connections with it. But it's not that important to me. Give me a 666 date duration, like Claydex. All right? Give me that one with Claydex. That the simulation exercise was exactly 666 days before coronavirus was declared a global pandemic. Give me that and I'll listen. But yeah, to an extent, that calculator, it helps somewhat. But if you use every cipher like most people do, you're going to type in whatever you want and get whatever you want. That's going to back up your number. That's half-ass coding. That won't get you anywhere. But it's your choice how you code. There's no universal way of how to code. I think the way I code is proven with what I've done. But it don't mean that one size fits all. Again, give 100 people the same ingredients to cook a meal. Doesn't mean all the meals are going to taste the same. You know what I'm saying? Oh, my lips hurting. You can't code yourself, Adam. Adam Man, Anthony Ant-Man Edwards, Anthony Adams. Haha, you don't know you're Welsh. Number one, I know that I'm Welsh, connected to the dragon. I'm not completely Welsh, but my dad's dad was 100% Welsh. I'm fully aware of the connection with Adamant. I speak to my dad about it. So I know who Anthony Edwards is, the NBA player. Okay, so I know all about Ant and Dec. I've coded myself, mate. I've coded myself. I've coded. Why do you think I know that my mum gave birth to me exactly 22 weeks before her birthday? I'm fully aware I was born on my dad's birthday, his 31st birthday, the 11th prime. And England won the World Cup when my dad was 11, and 11's my favourite number. You don't think I've coded myself? That my sister's birthday is 6 days after mine, and she was born on the anniversary of Hitler being born? You don't think I know that my brother John, all right, closest in age, was born exactly 16 months after me, which is 4 times 4? You don't think I've coded myself? You don't think I've coded my football so-called career from my last game in England and saw the beautiful sinks where I scored in that game after 35 minutes? Semi-pro game for Wakefield, 35. Then I arrive in England on 14-9, the 35th prime. You don't think I've done all of that? So you come here telling me I can't decode myself? I've just absolutely ruined you, haven't I? In 1 minute. There's a kiss for you. So, yeah, told you to stay away from crypto. Boom. It's collapsing. I said it'd collapse before 2023. Done. Another one bites the dust. Remember Freddie Mercury, lead singer of Queen, died of HIV. H is the 8th letter. I is the 9th. V is the 22nd. 8/9/22. That's the date the Queen died. Remember Prince, yeah? The singer Prince. The artist known as Prince, who died on the Queen's birthday. Nothing to see there. The guy who sang Purple Rain. All right, rain, like let the Queen reign over us. Purple, the color of deception. Yeah, the only time that it's rained during a halftime Super Bowl show was when Prince was singing Purple Rain. Yeah. So, what else have we got? There we go. What have we got here? Crypto, digital. Crypto was always about bringing in a one world currency and getting rid of physical money. People fell for it because they're gullible. Simple. They fell for it because they're gullible and they were greedy. And they deserved what happened to them, in my opinion. Those who got all giddy with crypto and telling the whole world about how they're going to get rich from it. They're going to get rich. Yeah, well, you're not, are you? It screwed you like it was always going to. And you got screwed because you deserve to get screwed for being greedy, which is a sin. I've told you pride is a sin. That's why you have your Pride Month celebrated in the 6th month of the year. And Pride Month has the word demon in the middle. And the rainbow flag has 6 colors and not 7. But it's not satanic, guys. I'm just homophobic. Yeah. Stupid freaking label. What about the person on my Twitter? I said that Venus and Serena Williams are genetic males. They said it was racist. Well, what about the fact that days before I did a video and post saying Pink is a man and Lady Gaga is a man? Was that racist as well? So many people in this world that are so stuck on labels, they are so weak. I was racist for saying Venus and Serena are men, even though I said Pink and Lady Gaga are men as well, who are white. This is how lost people are, all right? The social engineering that's taken place for decades. People in denial because they don't have the Holy Spirit lit within them. Although they have it within them, it's just hidden from them. So they take it out on me because the truth hurts and they can't handle the truth. They don't have the spirit to handle the truth. So if it's too good to be true, it probably is. Exactly. You're just too good to be true. It's exactly when the media are promoting something, nothing's free, guys. Okay, it's going to bite you in the ass eventually. All right, especially if the mainstream promote it. And you, just like gambling, you're only going to tell people when you win. You know what I mean? You tell people when you win with gambling. You hardly ever tell people when you lose. It's the same with crypto. Oh, I just made money off crypto. Yeah, but how much money did you lose last week on it? How much money did you lose on it last week? CC, cryptocurrency 33, wake up. And I've done so many codes at this point. I literally don't know what to say anymore. I could just call it a day. Call it a day. What I've done. So, yeah, happy birthday, Charles. You big goon. You big goon. I can't wait till you see my Princess Diana code. It's going to blow your head off. It really is. So I'm going to go in a few minutes. I've got stuff I've got to do. I'll get them done. Get it done like I always do. Just know, by the way, that Charles is 74 today, which makes him exactly 888 months old. Okay? 888 months old today, are you, Charlie boy? All right. Grandchildren, Prince George of Wales. You got George and the Dragon. George, who slayed the dragon. Wales has the dragon on its flag. The dragon is connected to Satan. Okay, so deep. So deep. Reality is coded. I prove it every single day. You have to decide who you believe is coding it, because it's being coded. Okay, it's being coded. No doubt. Today leaves 47 days left in the year. Of course it does. Charles's birthday, the big 47 number. When you understand the 7 and the 4, how big it is, and it comes to Revelation 5:6. That's why there's 56s everywhere. That's why that Garnacho wears 49 and Ronaldo wears 7 for your 56. Why the Church of Satan was founded 56 years ago when England won the World Cup. That's why the governor of California said 56% of Californians will get coronavirus in 8 weeks, and 8 weeks is 56 days. That's why Society of Jesus gets you 56. Black Lives Matter 56. I Can't Breathe 56. Climate Change 56. All right, we've just had Super Bowl 56. Why LeBron James last season played 56 games for the Lakers, why his highest scoring game was 56 points. I can go on all day long, baby, and twice on a Sunday. Woo! Revelation 5:6, which is 5 times 6 is 30. Why the World Cup Finals on 12/18, which gets you 30. Coronavirus declared a global pandemic 11/3. 113 is the 30th prime. Numerology, that is 3. And I beheld, and lo, in the midst of the throne and of the 4 beasts, and in the midst of the elders stood a lamb as it had been slain, having 7 horns and 7 eyes, which are the 7 spirits of God sent forth into all the earth. Told you, God's number 7, Satan's number 6. 7 times 6 is 42. God is always one step ahead of Satan because of that, and always will be. Wu is 5'6". Of course he is. Of course he is. When coronavirus was declared a global pandemic, okay, Bill Gates's Melinda was 56 years old. Coronavirus equals 56. COVID vaccine equals 56. The list goes on. It's completely coded. England got put in its second lockdown, as I predicted, November the 5th, which leaves 56 days left in the year. And Boris Johnson had a 56-page document. It's undeniable. And I can say that. It's undeniable. Everything I just come off with, you can check it for yourself. That's the difference with my work. I say this stuff, and if you check it for yourself, you will be able to confirm what I'm saying. That's why I do it better than anybody at this point. Because a lot of people just give their opinions. Everything I pretty much tell you, you can check for yourself if you can even be bothered to do it. Most people can't be bothered to do it. So yeah, Sam Bankman-Fried. I told you the banks are going to be fried. They're all going to close down. Why are you going to need banks when everything's digital? Why are you going to need banks when there's no physical money? Mr. Beast set to overtake PewDiePie as the most followed YouTuber. You really believe when it comes to YouTube that how many subs a person has is organic? The reality is I should have more than that knobhead Mr. Beast with what I'm doing. All right, but I don't because I get limited. I get shadow banned. Nathan, my best mate, was telling me, ads, I never see your posts on Twitter. They never appear on my timeline. I wonder why. Because I'm shadow banned. Satan is trying to silence me, but he won't. He won't. So I'll do a video soon about how there's going to be World War III and why I think that and how it connects to the World Cup. You've just had 6 dead after 2 World War II planes crash at Texas Air Show. That's just happened, 6 dead. 2 World War II aircraft collided mid-air during the wings over Dallas Air Show, killing all 6 people on board. All right? Come on. Come on. The P-63. What, me, the guy who told you yesterday the Bulls would drop to 6-3 in the 63rd season? And Bulls gets you 63, and there was 63 points in the game. And the Vikings became 8-1. And Queen Victoria died at age 81 and reigned for 63 years. You know what I mean? I've got a photo. As I was walking to the beach with Kenya, I came across a guy wearing a 63 shirt, and I went in OXXO, and the cigarettes were all 63 pesos. I've got 2 images, which I'll have to share on my website. All right. Cheers to Ben for signing up to my website. Benji, I helped him sign up yesterday. I appreciate that. He's a good guy. He's the guy I went on a run with. Oh, no, I didn't go on a run with because I was injured, but he came to visit me, gave me a few bucks. We had a good time. I think he was drinking Guinness. He came because he did the York Marathon. And, wow, I can just hear planes above my head, guys. I can just hear planes above my head. I keep talking about 9/11. Told you I thought my plane was going to crash whilst I was watching The Matrix 3. I thought it was going to crash. Couldn't believe it. So the best of the best is the illusion. Thank you very much. Add an A in there, you get beast. You're simply the beast. That's a bloke, innit, who sang that? Was that Tina Turner? Bloke. Blatant bloke as well, Tina Turner. Just like Whitney Houston, who, by the way, had a demon in her. That's why she could sing the way she sang. Call it a day, mate. You moan about it enough. I mean, every video you do moan about the time and effort you have put into it. Then you say you have been given the gift. So what you on about? Dan, who are you? Who are you? I do live streams, which I'm saying I do them for free. I do live streams. I have a successful website. I get bombarded with emails and WhatsApps. I have my own coaching company of football. I teach English online. I do one-on-one with people who want to learn about gematria. I cover in schools when they need a teacher. All right. I work on books that I write myself. I try to work out. I've got all that going on. So yes, I'm busy. And you better be grateful for what I do. So what are you doing? What are you doing to get this knowledge out there? Absolutely nothing, are you? So pipe down and piss off. So Queen 9/11, the Twin Towers, and Arsenal being top 11-9. Remember at one point this season, Arsenal had a record of 9 wins, 1 draw, and 1 loss, 9/11. So did Barcelona. I've told you with Arsenal now, 37 points. They've won 12 games, 37 the 12th prime. They've scored 33 goals. They've conceded 11. That gives them a goal difference of 22. 33, 11, and 22 are master numbers. 33 plus 11 plus 22 is 66. The book of Revelation is the 66th book of the Bible. England won the World Cup in 66. All right? England have a really good riddle. 9/11, Twin Towers come down. George Floyd dies in the Twin City. Elvis Presley, the king, his twin died the day Elvis was born. Ronaldo's twin supposedly died. The deepness of this is crazy. You got the twins who supposedly came up with the Matrix. All right? It's wild. I hope you're well and having a good day. So far, so good. Confidence is sexy. Yeah, girls love confidence. Most people are not confident in the world. A lot of people are intimidated by confidence. That's their problem. All right? I always get told, now even Kenya told me yesterday, Adam, you intimidate me with your knowledge, but in a good way. Do you know how many times people have said that to me? That I intimidate them, not physically. That I intimidate them with my knowledge. Sorry, not my problem. If you can't handle the knowledge, sorry. Hopefully you will. I ain't going to apologize for it. Okay? I'll take it as a compliment when you say you're intimidated by my knowledge. And when you get one or two Muppets coming in my chat and trying to call me out for what I'm doing, yeah, I can complain that I'm tired or that I'm giving you this for free. And I don't always do that. I don't always say that. I have every right to say it though. All right, I could right now be by the pool and I probably will go swim a few lengths, baby. But my first thought is to get out this knowledge as I have 70 in the live, 56 likes, and 70 plus 56 is 126 the day Kobe died. All right, I don't have to be doing these YouTubes. Financially, I'm more than good with everything that I do. And I do what I do because I love what I do. All right, I don't do it for the money. I do it because I love what I do. And I love to inspire, but it can be tiring. I am tired now. Okay? But I still come. And those people who attempt to call me out, what are you doing? Are you doing what I'm doing day in, day out? Okay? Or are you still worshipping false idols? Yeah, they're intimidated by me spiritually and by my knowledge. My decode is all over the internet and can be proven by digital forensics. I am the original author of the 1215 decode. I stand by my decode with my life. Let's see anyone else make that bet. I don't even know what decode you're talking about. I was thinking today, my favorite movie of all time, I reckon I knew World War IV when I was 10, American Werewolf in London. When he's trying to get locked up and he says, the Queen is a man. Wow. All the Queen are men. All the Queen are men. That's why your lead singer of Queen was a man. Well, at least that's what they showed us. Trey Padden's saying that he's going to die by his 1215 code and then tells me it's actually 1216. That's you dead then. So you don't have to, but I enjoy it and I love what you teach me. And so are your time, my friend. I'm all right. I'm all right. I'm not like exhausted. I'm all right. I'm all right. What time is it? Wow, just check the time. It's 11 a.m. Of course it is. It's 11 a.m. as I check the time. Of course it is. Well, listen, much love to Anna, who was in my live. Wow, 1 hour and 18, or the 118s. It's when FTX collapsed, 118. Much love to Anna, to Nathan, to all the people that support my work. Just, again, like I said, start paying attention to what I'm saying. I'm not saying that everything I'm saying is going to happen and that I'm a prophet, but yeah, pay a bit more attention because at this point I've called too much out to be lucky. Adam just taken the truth to a new level. Thank you. It's because I'm not half-assed with truth. I'm not doing it for like an ulterior motive. I'm not doing it out of greed. I'm not doing it for fame or fortune or to be seen as an idol. I don't want any of that. I'm doing it for my love, for my passion, all right? Because I want to call out Satan, and that gives me so much of a thrill when I do it, all right? And I'll keep doing it. Whereas a lot of people in this community, they want fame, they want fortune, they want constant recognition, they want to win money, this, that, and the other. They act like they're better than everybody else when they're not. You know who I'm talking about, those people. I'll come here, I'll give you mind-blowing knowledge. Sometimes I can get arrogant. Most of the time I'm modest. So if you think about what I've actually done and revealed and called, I should be way more cocky than I am, but I'm not. I ain't greedy. People like Surap know that. I put her on my website for free. She knows that, and she can stay on there as long as she wants. And it's not because she didn't try and pay me. It just didn't work. She knows. All right. People saying to me, hey, I want to do a one-on-one with you, but I don't have much money. Tell me what you can afford, mate. They'll tell me, I say, let's do it. People saying, please, I really can't afford your Queen book. There you go. I'll send you it for free. People asking for my advice constantly. Every day I wake up to about 90 messages from different people. I always find a way of responding to all of them. I don't have to. I respond to pretty much all my YouTube comments. I don't have to do that. I don't have to respond to any YouTube comment. If you notice, most YouTubers don't who have a half decent platform. So, yeah, I don't have a big production behind me. I'm wearing my pajamas. All right. I can make you laugh. I can make you cry sometimes. All right. So anyone who wants to call me out at this point, you've got no chance of calling me out one-on-one and getting the better of me. So this Paul guy is saying that I steal codes and enhance them. You clearly, do you not see me in a live stream? Do you not see how I flow? Do you see anybody around me? Do you not see how I just say these numbers off? So you want to say I steal codes? Have I seen other people's codes and made them better? Of course I have. Isn't that what it's all about? Getting something and making it better? But here he goes, this guy who's very jealous, who believes I need to copy people's codes. If anything, they're copying me, mate. Who was the guy 2 years ago? It's all about Kobe Bryant. It's all about Pope Francis. I was getting laughed out of Discord groups. All right? Comments on YouTube. This guy is syncing up Kobe and the Pope to everything. What's he talking about? You're all doing it now, aren't you? You're all coding Kobe and Pope in your codes. All of you who are coding. Who started it? Me. Who got ridiculed for it? Me. Who stayed strong to his beliefs? Me. Shove your copying up your ass, mate. Woo, woo, woo. All right. Okay. Gonna go get my beach shorts on. Gonna go swim. I'm gonna go read a book. Then I'll get back. I'll respond to some comments on my website. I'll make myself some food. I'll prepare my English class for later. I'll respond to my WhatsApps. I'll post my Eagles code. If you're on my website, feel free to add to it. I guess me being 94% in my sports picks is because I copy everyone as well. Tell me another person who's hitting rate that high. Nobody. So shove that up your ass as well. So Divine, give no fucks. Exactly. We got the Soul Tribe, baby. Enjoy the day, guys. Enjoy your whole week. Enjoy your life. All right. Go do something now that's going to make you smile. I'm going to go for a dip and a little swim, which I enjoy. And it's also a beautiful workout for the old abs. You know what I'm saying, baby? Woo, woo. I'm on your side, brother. You're doing great work. Thank you very much. Well, check PayPal. I gave you a donation. Oh, my word. Let's check. I want to see the number because Joey and I have these beautiful syncs. First of all, thank you so much, Joey. Oh, man. On PayPal now, I don't know if it's good. It asks for a security code to sign in. It never used to do that. Right, let me have a little look. I bet he's giving me something hilarious. My code 672625. 672625. 6 digits, of course. Let's see what he's given me. All right. Okay. Joey, the 42-year-old. Joey's just sent me $66.60, 666, and the guy's 42 years old. That is a lot of money, mate. That is incredible. I appreciate that. The 666. Joey, you've gone next level with your coding. Much love to Gintara. You're only going to get better. And that's 666, mate. That's a lot of money, mate. Thank you. Wow. Wow. I always talk about 222 and 666 divided by 3 is 222. That's crazy. Thank you, Joey, mate. That's beautiful. Guys, you know, in regards to you sometimes say to me, just don't give your energy to the haters. Every now and again, I want to. Guys, I've got this smile on my face. I'm going to go for a swim. I'm changing people's lives. Life is beautiful. Society is sick. Occasionally, I'll snap at a few people, and I want to. Okay? Because more often than not, when I do that, deep down, I think I plant a seed in the head. And I've had a few people say to me, I hated you, Illusion. I hated your work. Now they love what I do. They were the same people I was hammering. Oh, by the way, I'm going to have to read this out before I go. I wasn't going to give him any acknowledgement, but this is what I'm dealing with. Let me see if I can find it. And he's not in the live now, which is great because the guy's an absolute fool. But where are you? Where are you, Amani Anani? He emailed me, guys. Amani Anani emailed me. Trying to think where he sent me it though. Where are you, Amani? There it is. All right. I'll leave you with this because I know some of you guys are big fans of Amani Anani. Well, listen to what he sent me. I haven't responded and I ain't responding. Look at that guy, 66 in the live, 56 likes. 66 was 56 years ago. You got to love that, haven't you? Those connections. This is what Amani Anani said. Okay? Which is pretty funny. Where are you, Amani? Okay. He said this to me. I will pay you the chump change you make on YouTube and your website on a monthly basis for you to stop spreading disinformation and deluding the already deluded. Money and clout is all that your ego needs. Make do with the money for now. He sent me that. I'm going to read that again because it actually makes me laugh. So, first of all, he says that I'm making chump change from YouTube and my website when I'm making about $2,500. So I don't know how that's chump change. And I deserve every single penny. All right. Not that it's a ton of money, life-changing money, but it's a great amount of money for sharing knowledge. I'll say it again. Amani Anani. I will pay you the chump change you make on YouTube and your website on a monthly basis for you to stop spreading disinformation and deluding the already deluded, referring to you guys. Money and clout is vagina, is all that your ego needs. Make do with the money for now. So he ain't getting a response from me, but do you know how funny that is? First of all, before having the website and all of that, I was making more money doing what I was doing in the Matrix for the clowns that tell me it's all about money, even though I don't gamble. So they don't know that. They don't know I gave up a $300,000 house. They don't know any of that. So I'm all about the money and the clout, baby, and I'm sharing this information, even though I'm right about almost everything that comes out of my mouth before it happens. So what's the dis or misinformation? How hilarious, eh? The guy who's 90% of the time in my lives. Why would he do that if I'm just spreading misinformation? Bankman fried and his exchange goes bust. Yeah, I know. Fried as well. He's going to fry in the lake of fire, is that guy, with all these Satanists. Stephen Fry, that muppet. You know what I mean? The most intelligent man in the world. Let's go one-on-one then, Stephen Fry. I'll ruin you, you big goon. Yes, Gabriel, Amani Nani is a knobhead. And he won't be getting a response from me. It's funny and crazy and annoying at the same time. I think there's something seriously wrong with him. Yeah, clearly. Clearly. So, best information, you and Tommy. Keep it up, baby. Thank you, Michael. You're a fantastic guy. You've gone a different level as well with your coding, especially with sports. Michael's the guy who'll occasionally say, hey, Illusion, here's a little bit of money. I'm struggling, but here's a little bit of money. Go buy yourself lunch. You don't have to do that. Guys, 58 likes. And you got FTX launched on 5/8. I think that might be a good time to leave. You know what I'm saying? Right. Okay. Yeah. A lot of people, Divine, they cannot keep up with my vibration, your vibration, all right, they can. It's not our problem, is it? Let's focus on those who can. Because there's plenty of us. The name is Mockery Bankman Fried. I know. They make up the names. I've said all of this. We get mocked. Satan loves to mock. And I refuse to be mocked by him. I'll mock him. Okay? He's mocking us more than ever. All right? He's mocking us more than ever. I recently did a post about Cardi B being a bloke. And if you can't see that, again, you're spiritually dead. If you think Cardi B is an actual genetic female. And Cardi B is a anagram of Badrich. My friend sent me this. Okay? Milan is his name. So Cardi B is an anagram of Madrich. Remember Omicron? It's an anagram of moronic. This is what Satan does. He mocks you. The name Badric means axe ruler and is of Old English origin. Badric's name has 5 letters starting from the character V. It is easy for people to pronounce, making this an attractive baby boy's name, moniker as well. So Badric, okay, Badric is an anagram of Cardi B. And Badric is a male name, the axe ruler. Probably got his penis chopped off by an axe. Woo! All right, I'm off. It's a shame because my mate Ben's just getting into the live and I'm about to leave. And if you look at my last live, it was 1 hour, 11 minutes and 11 seconds. And after 1 hour, 11 minutes and 1 second, I said the name Kenya, who has the 111 as a screensaver because she connects that number with intuition. I woke up at her house on 11:11. I went on a date with her 11:10. 111. All right. It's beautiful. It's organic. I've got 76 in the live. That's when she was born, 7/6. For another 42, I was born on 42 date numerology. Absolutely glorious stuff. All right. Have a good day, Joseph. Much love to you. Jesus' blood equals 111. Excellent stuff. Excellent. And he is coming soon. Let's leave it there. Let's leave it there. I'm going to go charge my phone, jump in that pool, swim a few lengths. I might swim 11. Happy birthday, Charles. Okay, have a wonderful day. Charles, Philip, Arthur, George. Okay? Enjoy this because you're going to burn in hell, Charlie boy. Take care. Good evening, good morning, good afternoon, wherever you are in the world. Much love. The illusion is leaving, baby. Bye. Ooh, ooh.